Welcome to the wonderful world of Quilter's Rule. Today I'd like to show you our captured foot rope. This tool makes the lovely and elegant rope design that would be perfect in your borders. The tool is available in 1/4 inch, 3/16, and 1/8 inch. Make sure to pick the right thickness of tool for your machine. Be sure you have a ruler foot on your machine, and you may want to include a table on here as well as a slider. I never do any template work without a slider. So you have two options when you're putting in your rope design. You can either put it right onto a border and use the seams of your border as your registration line, or you can float it between your border seams, and then you may need to add another registration line. So since I'm on a blank piece of fabric to show you how this works, I have drawn in a registration line that I am going to follow. So the tool has different letters on here, A, B, C, and D. And these are going to be reference points for stopping or moving your template. We are going to start, for the purposes of showing you how to use the tool, we are going to start with A. So as I set this up, I am going to line my template up, and I'm going to start with the 3-inch rope design. So I am lining up the 1-inch and 3-inch rope base line on the same line that I have drawn on my quilt. I'm going to go up and drop my foot at A. Now, you will notice that there is no access point on this template. You have to be on a machine that can raise or lower your foot. If you are not on a machine that can raise and lower your foot, without the access points, you can't use them. So this is primarily the long arms. Those of you who have a long arm and want to use this tool, I'll need to switch you to my wide rope tool. And instead of getting 4 sizes on one tool, you'll get the 1-inch and 3-inch on one tool and the 2-inch and 4-inch on another tool. All right, so I have lined up my baseline with the line I have drawn, and I am at A. I'm going to bring up my bottom thread and drop my foot back down. Lock in my stitch. Now I'm going to stitch from A to B, from A to B. Try to keep your movement smooth and easy so that you get an even stitch length. Needle down at B. I do have my machine set up to automatically needle down. You're going to slide your template to C, keeping your baseline lined up with either your seam or the line you have drawn in. When I'm lining up C, I try to set the line that is at C going directly through my needle. So here's your line. Now I'm going to go from C to B, from C to B, stitch all the way back up to A, and then stitch to D, all in one motion. So we go C to B, up to A, over to D, and needle down. Again, I'm putting the D line through the center of my needle. Move your template to A. Line up your baseline. You're going to stitch from A to B. Move your template to C. Line up your baseline. C to B, up to A, over to D, needle down. One more time, A to B. So now you can see this is the 4-inch rope, so you can see the size. Here's my 3-inch rope. Here's the 2-inch rope. And here's the 1-inch rope. Once again, at A, bring up my bottom thread, knot it off. There we go. All right, A, B, C, D. I can do that. A to B, move my template to C, line up my baseline, C to D, move my template to A to B, move my template to C, to D, and move my template to A. So basically, you've taken out all your back stitching, and now you have a lovely running S shape, which makes another lovely design. So you can see here, this is the 4-inch running S design. Here's the 3-inch running S design. Here's the 2-inch. And here's the 1-inch. I'm going to date myself here. Every time I see this, I think the Partridge Family. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Now, there's one more design in here. Basically, for this though, you're going to want to get some grippy, because while we put fabric gripping action on our back side of our rulers, we do not put it on the front side. We're still trying to figure that one out. But for this, I'm going to flip my tool. So you can see here my whale's tails. So I did my S shape first, coming up, and then I simply flipped the tool over and reversed my direction. So I was here first, all the way down, flip the tool over, and come back up. I hope you enjoyed this example of the captured foot rope. It is available in 1/8 inch, 3/16, and 1/4 inch. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the wonderful world of Quilter's Rule.